Hey guys, it's Timmy and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So we get the questions all the time. Why did WWE let women hit men, but men can't hit women? Why do we have the mixed match challenge and you see men kind of back down to the women, but then the women can hit the men? And according to Dave Meltzer in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, this all has to do to one promise that WWE made to Mattel. Meltzer would go on to state that when WWE first signed their deal with Mattel for Mattel to be their exclusive toy distributor, toy creator, I guess you can say, they did promise to Mattel that they would never promote man-on-woman violence, that men would never intentionally attack and hit women. Now, they can do some things where, like, a man maybe pushes down a woman or something. Nothing too bad. And apparently the main reason we don't see those men versus women matches is because of that promise they made to Mattel. If you remember, both Asuka and Becky Lynch did take on James Ellsworth, but James Ellsworth didn't get any offense in other than maybe like a shove. That, again, is in turn to this agreement that they made with Mattel. I don't know if Mattel was the one that actually came to them and said, hey, please don't do this, or if they were like, this is what we don't like, this is what we don't do, this and that, and blah. And I don't know if they brought it up or if Mattel brought it up. But according to Dave Meltzer, in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, the reason we don't see any man-on-woman violence in the WWE is just for that. They told Mattel they will never do it. You go to other promotions like Black Label Pro, Impact Wrestling, Lucha Underground, and more, and you see men versus women matches where it's not like, oh, well, these big men are going to beat down the women. No, they're very, very competitive matches. So I don't know if WWE's ever going to change their stance on men-women intergender matches, but as of right now, according to Dave Meltzer in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, the reason they don't do intergender matches is because of a promise they made to Mattel. But that's going to do it for this episode of Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.